When you guys have six guys scoring double figures, how much more does that make you guys a good, dangerous team?
Uh, it means we're getting the ball around. It means guys are making shots and we're playing for each other. Anytime we can get that type of productivity from numerous of guys, it makes the game a lot easier for all of us. So obviously, we know New Orleans is shorthanded, very shorthanded, and it wasn't about them; it's about us.
How tough are these games? Coming back, first game back at
Very
home after a
tough,
long
no matter who you play. Come from a long road trip, going for over a week. So no matter who we played, it was going to be a tough game. We knew that. So I think just the whole point of it was just trying to get the win, and we did that.
I feel like we ask you this all the time, but here we go again. 6 games left. How much are you paying attention to the standings? Where you
I think
guys are?
everybody is.
Okay.
But I think we can control our own destiny. You know what I mean? So, and we just want to be playing well, no matter who we're playing against. So, obviously it's gonna work out how it worked out. But for us, it's just playing well and controlling what we can control.
James, I think no one would have faulted you if you want to take a game or two off after that ankle sprain, but you haven't. You've just been playing. Doesn't look like you've missed a step. What is it about you and just being out there that you are just committed to it no matter what?
Just, I love the game of basketball. Obviously, like the ankle did hurt, and it was my ankle, it was my foot. So I got very flat feet. So it was my foot, but. I had 2 days to kind of, do round-the-clock treatment, and these games are very, very important, for us to be able to, be in a position to make the playoffs and have a good run. So every game counts.
You guys made a nice little push today for Zoo with the shirts, the pronunciation of the defensive player of the year. What can you just say about that and what he's meant for you guys?
He deserves it, man. He's done a lot. He's played. I think he's only missed, knocking on wood 2 games so far this year, which is very, very, big time. He's done an unbelievable job. I don't know the correct number. I think we're top 5 in defense. So, and he's a big part of that. He's the anchor of our defense. So, yeah, I don't think he deserves, or I don't think he gets a lot of credit. And he's been having an unbelievable season on both ends of the ball. So, yeah, his name should be. But he doesn't talk a lot. He's not gonna go out there and campaign for himself. He's gonna go out there and just do his job. And he deserves a lot of recognition for the defensive player of the year.
Hey James, ever since you joined the group last year, Zeus credited you a lot for just being able to establish that 2-man game.
Yep.
And what do you think has gone into that?
Communication, time, elite playmaking. You know what I mean? Like, if it was Joe Blow out there passing to the Zoo, it wouldn't be as easy. You know what I mean? But I've been grateful and blessed to be, in this league for a long time and has made a lot of big men, money, has been able to, play with different types of big men, whether it's a lob threat or, guys who aren't lob threats. So just constant communication. He's done an unbelievable job of listening. That's the most important thing. He listens, and then, obviously him working on his own game and getting better is a key as well.
James, how you for this road trip? Like, where would you put the chemistry and togetherness that this team has developed over the year? Where would you put that in comparison to other teams together?
Say it again?
The chemistry, the togetherness that you guys had, especially coming off this road trip, going into playoffs. Like, where would you put that in comparison to all the teams that you've been on?
I don't know about comparison to the team, but I just know our chemistry is very, very good. Obviously since we made first Kawhi getting back and then the trade. It's been 30-some games, 40. If that. So the chemistry is just exactly where it needs to be. It's only going to continue to get better. I think that road trip helped us out a lot, and now we get back home and we do our thing at home. But I won't compare it to. It's hard to compare it to any other team just because it's a different situation. But it's where it needs to be.
You mentioned what you've been able to do for other bigs in your career, and now what you've been able to develop with Zoo. Do you feel like that's an underrated / underappreciated element of not just your games, but point guards in general, what they're able to do in the way that they can elevate their
there's certain point guards. Like, certain point guards aren't able to. It's only it's elite. It's elite point guards that make guys better. So it is. It's the game. Like, it's their job. To run offense, to get guys in their spots, and to make their teammates better. So, I don't think it's unappreciated. I think it's just what they're supposed to be doing. And if you do it at the highest level and continue to make guys better, no matter where you are, what team you're on, or what type of big it is, then that person deserves a lot of credit. And There's a lot of guys that's in this league that has done that and will have done that. Look at somebody like Luka who's done that. So you got to be special.
Thanks, James.